Hey guys, welcome to sportsreview.com. Day 4 now. We're taking a look at day 4 and the value picks with Joao from mgtennistipster.com. 3 days obviously already in the bag. Day 4 is approaching. Let's start on the men's side today, Joao. What have you got for us? 2 best value plays.
Yeah, we have 2 picks for tomorrow. The first is the first matches of today at 11 a.m. in Paris time. We have Borne from Croatia playing against Steve Johnson from the USA. Johnson has been doing some good results lately. He won the title in Houston. However, he's not going through a good moment in his personal life. In the start of May, he had the unfortunate news that his father passed away. He's not in a good position right now. He decided to skip the tournament in Rome. He's trying to play in Paris, but in the first round we saw that he's not mentally there. He was very close from losing a match against Yuki Sugita, where he was leading by 2 sets to love, and he said after the match that he couldn't control his emotions. He's just not there mentally, and against such a solid player as Coric, I think that the Croatian will be too good for him, and Johnson might not continue his run in Paris. The Croatian is the main favorite to win, and we agree that those are the prices to be, because he should get the job done. He's at 1.57 on Pinnacle. But for those who want to take a higher risk with the spread, the line is also a nice one. At minus 3.5 at 193 is also a good one, and we think that the Croatian will get the job done and cover the spread as well.
All right, cool. But for your official tip for the video, which one is it?
We can use the money line since I'm not a big spread fan. The Borne money line 1.57.
All right. Why are you not a big spread fan?
We mentioned that a couple weeks ago. You remember that when we talk about what makes tennis betting unique, the fact that the players can win the match and not cover the spread, you can bet on the underdog. The underdog wins the match. You bet on the spread's underdog, and he doesn't cover it. So a lot of things can happen because each set is independent. We mentioned that on the video. For those who didn't saw and want to find out, is on the SBR YouTube channel. What makes tennis betting unique? I think it's that the title, right?
Yeah. I'll put it in the description actually for those who want to check it out. What about on the second value bet? Sorry.
Yeah, we still have one more. This match, while the other is on the first match of today, the other is the last one on the biggest court in Paris, the Philippe Chatrier court. We have Lucas Pouille playing against Thomas Bellucci. Pouille is a home player, and he will count with a huge support from the crowd. Playing on the last matches of today is even better for the home players, because some people are working during the day and then watching the last matches to support their home players, and the environment is completely different. And we think that Pouille will count with a very strong support. He's playing at a good level. Although he needed 5 sets in the opening round against Julian Benneteau, he's definitely playing at a great level in recent weeks. And Bellucci, although he can also play at a good level on clay, this is by far his favorite surface. He's also famous for not being very strong mentally, and it won't be easy for him to handle the situation of playing against the home player. And overall, Pouille is the better player between the two. So Pouille is the big favorite to win. The money line is at 1.40. This one we find an handicap that presents a decent value, not the spread, but a line that the SBO bet has minus 1.5 set handicap, which means that he can win by 3-0 or 3-1. Only a victory by 3-2 or a defeat doesn't cover it. So that line is at 1.70 on SBO bet. It's a pretty decent line.
All right, but the money line price there, the 1.40, may be good for an accumulator bet or a parlay bet.
Yeah, with Coric if you want to try it, yes.
Okay, all right, great stuff. Don't forget also, Joao will put all his tips in the comment section as well for those who find it hard of hearing or something like that. They'll be in the comment section. What is the women's value plays day 4?
On the women's side, the first match that we have is between Sara Errani and Kristina Mladenovic. Mladenovic, for those who have followed our analysis, was one of our main favorites to win the title. We believe that she could break a 17-year absence of a French winner on the women's side. However, Mladenovic had a very tough first round, and she said that she's been struggling with a back injury, and her first round performance against the American the American, and Jennifer Brady, sorry, wasn't remembering the name. Against Jennifer Brady was far from impressive, and her first serve speed and the second serve were also absolutely terrible, much below what she usually does. And she mentioned after the match that if this tournament wasn't Roland Garros, she wouldn't even step on court. She would retire before the tournament because the pain was so much, and she was in a the injury was bothering so much her performance that she would retire from the tournament. It's true that she had 48 hours. She might recover and appear at a better level, but it's impossible to trust her at the time. And on the other hand, Iran is doing a great tournament after winning 3 matches on the qualifying. She defeated Misaki Ndoye on her debut, and she's always a tough opponent on this surface. And the price for Irani to win is too high in our opinion. She's at 3 at Pinnacle. It's a very good underdog for tomorrow, and definitely a valuable play on this match against a player who might not be at 100%.
All right, and what's the second bet?
The second one is we'll do a similar bet that we did in the first day. Once again, in the match that involves Timina Baczynski. In the first round, we had her against Natalie Rydstrom to win in straight sets. She got the job done very easily, 6-1, 6-2. She's now going to play against Madison Brangle, the American, featured the biggest marathon so far on this tournament, defeating Yulia Gorgos on the first round by 13-11 on the decisive set. And although Brangle is a better player than Natalie Rydstrom, she's far from a clay court expert, and we think that Baczynski will be too strong at the end. The Swiss also has a great record on this event in recent years, reached the semifinals in 2015, the quarterfinals last year. And I think that the Swiss will be too strong and get the job done in straight sets once again. And Corral offers 1.83 for Baczynski to win in straight sets, the 2-0. It's a pretty good line, and we'll go once again with this bet on Baczynski.
All right, great stuff. Great analysis as well there, Joao. Best of luck. We're keeping track of all the bets there throughout the French Open. Joao's with us every single day. Best of luck. Bet responsibly, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Thank you very much.